Boiling water won't save you. It wastes fuel you don't have, time you can't afford, and it does nothing about the real killers. Contaminants you can't boil away, and the fact that you're running out of water faster than you think. But your environment, even a dead city, even a desert, is bleeding water into the air right now. Here's how to steal it back. Let me show you how to survive without clean water using nothing but physics, garbage, and the understanding that nature doesn't care if you die of thirst. Here's the thing they don't teach you. You're not a camel. You can't store water. Your body is 60% water, and it's leaking constantly. Breathing, sweating, pissing, even thinking, you're hemorrhaging moisture every second. In moderate conditions, you lose about 2 liters a day just existing. In heat, double it. Working hard, triple it. The math is brutal. 3 days without water, and you're done. But here's what's worse. After just 24 hours, your brain starts making stupid decisions. You'll walk past water sources. You'll drink from the wrong places. You'll waste energy you don't have. Your job isn't to find a river. Rivers are rare. Your job is to understand that water is everywhere. It's in the air, in plants, in the ground, even in trash. You just need to know how to extract it like a parasite. This is bootleg desalination using nothing but plastic and sunlight. Find any container, a bucket, a pot, hell, even a hole in the ground will work. Put a smaller cup or container in the center. Now cover the whole thing with clear plastic, a trash bag, a tarp, whatever. Seal the edges with dirt, rocks, or duct tape. Put a small rock in the center of the plastic, right above your cup, to create a low point. Now wait. Here's the physics. The sun heats everything under that plastic. Moisture in the soil, contaminated water, urine, literal garbage, starts to evaporate. But that plastic traps it. The water vapor condenses on the underside of the plastic and drips down to the low point, right into your clean cup. What you get is distilled water. No bacteria, no chemicals, no salt. Pure H2O. The genius? You can feed this thing anything wet. Contaminated pond water, ocean water, even your own urine. Yes, I'm serious. Urine is 95% water. Run it through a solar still, and what comes out is cleaner than most tap water. Pro tip, add vegetation to the hole. Green leaves, grass, cactus. Plants are sponges full of water. The still will squeeze them dry. 1 solar still in good sun can give you half a liter to a liter a day. Not much, but enough to keep your brain working. Build 3, and you're actually surviving. This is theft from nature on autopilot. Plants are constantly sweating water through their leaves. It's called transpiration. A single tree can release hundreds of liters into the air every day. You're going to steal it. Find a leafy branch, the greener the better, slip a plastic bag over the end of the branch and seal it tight with string, a rubber band, or twist ties. Make sure the bag is angled down so water collects in one corner. Now walk away. The tree does the work. As the sun hits those leaves, they release moisture. The bag traps it. By evening, you'll have water pooling in that corner. How much? Depends on the tree and the heat. In a good setup, you can get 1/4 to a half a liter per bag per day. Use multiple bags on multiple branches. 5 bags equals survival. The water is clean. Plants filter water naturally through their roots. What comes out of the leaves is pure. No need to boil. Warning, don't use plants you can't identify. Some, like oleander, are toxic. Stick to trees you know. Oak, maple, pine, fruit trees. And here's the kicker. This method requires 0 energy from you. Set it up once, and it runs on sunlight. While you sleep, while you search for food, those bags are filling. Every morning, the world cries. You just have to catch the tears. Dew forms when warm, moist air hits cold surfaces overnight. Grass, metal, tarps, plastic, everything is covered in tiny droplets. Most people ignore it. You're not going to. Method 1, take a clean cloth, a t-shirt, a bandana, anything absorbent, and drag it through wet grass or over-damp surfaces at dawn. The fabric soaks it up like a sponge. Then, wring it out into a container. It's tedious, it's slow, but in 30 minutes of wiping grass, you can collect a cup of water. Do it every morning, and you're adding survival days to your clock. Method 2, lay out a tarp or plastic sheet at night. Place rocks at the edges to create a slight bowl shape. By morning, condensation will pool in the center. Pour it off into a bottle. Method 3, if you have a vehicle, the windows and metal surfaces collect heavy dew.
use a squeegee or just your hand in a rag to scrape it off. This isn't glamorous. You're literally licking moisture off the world like a desperate lizard. But desperate lizards don't die of thirst. The water is generally clean. It's freshly condensed from the air. But if you're in a polluted area, consider filtering it through cloth or letting it sit so sediment settles. You found water. Great. It looks like soup and smells like death. Now what? Boiling kills bacteria and viruses, sure, but it does nothing about chemicals, heavy metals, or the fact that you might not have fuel. You need a filter. You're gonna build one from trash. Find a bottle, cut the bottom off, you're making a funnel. Now layer it from bottom to top, cloth or coffee filter, charcoal, sand, gravel, more cloth. The cloth catches big particles. The gravel and sand trap sediment. The charcoal, this is the magic, absorbs chemicals, toxins, and kills the taste. Where do you get charcoal? Burn wood until it's black. Let it cool, crush it into chunks. That's activated charcoal. Hardware stores sell it for aquarium filters. Fire pit leftovers work too. Pour your nasty water through the top. What comes out the bottom is significantly cleaner. It's not sterile, but it's drinkable. If you can boil after filtering, even better. But if you can't, this filter alone removes most of what will kill you. Pro tip, run the water through twice. The first pass gets the bulk, the second polishes it. And here's the thing nobody tells you. You can filter urine. Yes, your own piss. It's gross, it's humiliating, but if you're 3 days without water and your body is shutting down, pride is a luxury you can't afford. Filter it, distill it, and drink it. Survival doesn't care about your dignity. Water hides. You just have to know where to look. Low points collect water. Creek beds, even dry ones, often have moisture underground. Dig down a foot or two in the lowest point. If the soil gets darker and cooler, keep going, you'll hit a seep. Water will slowly pool in the hole. It's not fast. You might wait an hour for enough water to scoop out, but it's water you didn't have before. Rock formations matter. Look for cliff faces with green streaks or moss. That's water seeping through. Put a container at the base or position a tarp to catch drips. In deserts, dry riverbeds have water underground. Find the outside bend of an old river channel. Dig there. The physics of water flow means moisture collects on the outside curves. Plants are science. Willows, cottonwoods, cattails, they only grow where water is close to the surface. Find them and dig nearby. Even concrete structures leak. Tunnels, basements, foundations, they all condense moisture. Go underground and you'll find damp walls. Use cloth to wick it off. You're not looking for a lake. You're looking for moisture. Droplets, seeps, trickles. Add them up and you've got survival. You can't make more water appear, but you can slow down how fast you use what you have. Stop sweating. Seriously, sweat is your body dumping water to cool you down. Don't work during the heat of the day. Move at dawn and dusk. Stay in shade. Stay still. Breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Mouth breathing loses more moisture. Cover your mouth with cloth if you have to. Don't eat if you don't have water. Digestion requires water. Eating without drinking accelerates dehydration. Your body will actually pull water from your tissues to process food. Pea color is your gauge. Clear to light yellow, you're okay. Dark yellow to orange, you're in trouble. Brown, you're dying. Drink. Alcohol is poison. It dehydrates you. So does caffeine. If you find soda or energy drinks, ration them carefully or skip them entirely. Minimize talking. Every word is moisture lost. Communicate with gestures. Save your voice. And here's the dark truth. If you're rationing water and you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Thirst is a late warning. By the time you feel it, your performance is already dropping. Drink before you feel thirst if you can. When everything else fails, you go primal. Cactus holds water, but not all cacti. Barrel cactus in the desert can be cut open and the pulp squeezed for moisture. It tastes like battery acid and dirt, but it's wet. Ice and snow. If you're in cold environments, melt it. Don't eat it directly. Eating ice lowers your core temperature and your body burns energy melting it in your stomach. Waste of calories. Melt it in a container using body heat or sunlight, then drink. Rainwater. Obvious, but most people waste it. Set out every container you have. Use tarps as collectors, funneled into bottles. A single rainstorm can fill you up for days if you're ready. Vehicle radiators. If you find an abandoned car, the radiator has water or coolant. Coolant is toxic, but if you can distill it through a solar still, the water is salvageable. Desperate times. Toilet tanks, not bowls, have relatively clean water. It's the same water that comes from the tap. Gross to think about, but functional. Water is everywhere. It's in the air you breathe, the ground you walk on, the trash you ignore. The world is constantly cycling it through evaporation, condensation, and infiltration. You don't need a river. You need to understand that you're living inside a giant water recycling system. You just have to tap into it. Boiling water is fine if you have fuel and time, but when the grid is down, when you're moving, when resources are gone, you need these methods. Solar stills, transpiration bags, filters made from garbage, condensation traps. The secret to survival isn't finding water, it's extracting it from places other people aren't looking.